It is Thursday. That means Dr. Joe is here to answer your pet questions. So if you have a problem with your pet, you can give us a call. The number is 918-460-KJRH. And today, Dr. Joe has brought along Jax. Good morning.
Good morning. This is Jax. He's, as we originally, we're real original here, but he's a Jack Russell Terrier.
Very creative name.
Yeah, a lot of Jack Russells have sort of different looks. He may have been crossed with some rat or something, but he's a little terrier guy. I say rat terrier, not a
right,
natural rat.
Figured.
Yeah, I'm sorry. And he just wants to give me a lot of kisses here. So,
he's
a good little guy. He's about a year and a half. He's over at Heritage. He was hit by a car, so he kind of cracked his pelvis. It wasn't a terrible break or anything, and he's up and going and doing good, gaining a lot of weight. He'd been out for a little while. You can kind of tell sometimes when they're sort of homeless, but he's doing real good now. So.
Yeah, seems like he's doing great. And you can find him at Heritage, right?
You can find him at Heritage. He kind of winds up and goes, and then he's kind of calm like this, which is good. So he's, which if you have a Jack Russell puppy, there is hope. So
good deal.
They do grow up.
So. Let's get to the phones here.
Absolutely.
We have Kathy and Okmulgee up first. Good morning, Kathy.
Hi. Dr. Joe, I have a Great Dane. He's coming up on 3 years old, and he's my first one. I've had people to tell me that when they get older, they have joint problems because their legs are so long and stuff. Is there anything that I can start giving him, like glucosamine or anything like that? Absolutely.
I'll tell people that the glucosamine is good. Orally, it's probably not as good as the shots. There's some stuff called Adequan out there. In fact, it's kind of been proven now the shots are much better. But I'll tell people I take it myself. I like to jog and run. I'm not the most in shape, but hey, but
you're doing okay.
Absolutely, it sure won't hurt him, and that's good. A dog that size is going to need kind of at least 1,500, if not 2,000 milligrams once or twice a day, and yeah, that's a good thing. The other deal is keeping him in shape. Not necessarily running him to death or anything, but doing some jogging and walking, because those dogs have a tendency sometimes to just be kind of laying around a little bit. They're actually not like Jack Russell, so it's good to get him out and get him a walk. So.
Sure. Next up, we have Ralph in Osage. Good morning, Ralph.
Good morning.
Hi.
What's your question?
Yeah, I've got a blue heeler and a Australian Shepherd, about the size of a German Shepherd.
Yep.
We got her from the Dog Association out of Choteau, Oklahoma. When we got her, she had a bad odor, a real bad odor to her. And we thought maybe it was caused the shelter. We give her a bath, and it continues.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. We have bought different types of soaps that's supposed to take care of this stuff, and we cannot get rid of it.
Yeah, someone call it Severia. Did your veterinarian look at it and call it Severia or anything?
No, I haven't taken her for that.
The first thing you want to do is take it in and kind of talk to them, because sometimes they have oily skin. It's called Severia, and there's a couple of different things you can do for that, but it does kind of involve bathing. But the basis of it, a lot of times, if these are allergy dogs, is actually addressing the allergy, and sometimes that will take care of the odor. You may be talking about Severia, which is oily skin, and it gets kind of smelly and rancid, and they get real dirty because the dirt sticks to their skin and stuff. So, but make sure your veterinarian wants to make sure you don't have like a skin infection or something else going on, say in the ears, for instance. Sometimes we've done that where we lift up the ear and they go, oh, there it is. So anyway.
Let's squeeze in one last caller here. It's Jennifer and Henrietta. Good morning, Jennifer.
Hi.
Hi.
I have a cat. She's a very large cat, about 15 pounds. When I first got her, I adopted her from someone else. She had roundworms. She continues to have bloody stool, and I don't see any worms.
Yep, a lot of times, and you're right, you'll see roundworms. Now, there's other worms, and there's also some that need a different medication. There's some stuff called coccidia and giardia, and there's some different ones there, and there can also be some food deals. The first thing I would do is take in another stool sample, make sure she didn't reinfect herself, because some of these guys do, and have your veterinarian tell you. And then from there, have them also tell you what you need to do from there. Sometimes it does take some antibiotics or some other stuff to help do that, because usually cats should not have diarrhea. Should have pretty good stools. So.
All right, good to know.
Go
Thank you, Dr. Joe.
I have to put that in there. I think we're playing next, so we're tied today. So.
If you want to adopt Jax here, call Animal Aid at 918-748280 or log on to animalaid.org. Dr. Landers is here every Thursday to answer your pet questions.